Alright, I just wanted to make a short video today. This is about uh, the Alien fan edit extended edition. And as you can see here, or maybe you can, I can't tell if it, maybe I can zoom in there. This is 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is the original Alien movie. And there is, I think the special edition or director's cut or whatever you want to call it, is only like 216 minutes. So this is 14 extra minutes of, quite frankly, footage I haven't seen before, interlaced like decent to like decent quality to poor quality snippets and pieces that somebody put together, and it is really outstanding. I, again, haven't seen some of these scenes before. Let me see if I can jump to possibly, so like especially the landing part of the beginning here, where you can see like the ship part as it's going in on the homing beacon, the SOS supposedly, which turns into a warning. I'm gonna turn off some of these clips from running too long because I don't need a copyright strike. But there is an extended part of the ship landing and departing the planet after the face hugger gets on the on Ben Hurt's character, or yeah, I can never Ben William Hurt. I always get confused them two, but yeah, John Hurt. Duh, it's not even. It's neither one of them. All right, so yeah, they have a bunch of new scenes that come in on this fan edit. Like this is them walking up to the ship right here. And then it, you can kind of remember that scene, but then it like, then it kind of, oh well, it's too difficult to try to, like this is that opposite scene where they're about to go in, and all this really cool different pieces that they put in here is pretty awesome. Anyway, and then like there's an extended scene like after the, yeah, here we, after this, where they're, well, they're about to try to take it off. Anyway, it's hard to show too much of this. Again, I don't want to get a copyright strike, but there is quite a bit of material that was not in any of the films that I had seen, like this, like when they're going to analyze the facehugger. Like this kind of stuff was never in the films. It's really good. I only watched up to about, where was I? Like this is when they're talking about building a device, the cattle prod to catch the face hugger that bursted out of the chest. And the chest bursting scene here is like really long, where everybody's exasperated and nobody's talking, and it just kind of goes on for like a minute or two of like different scenes, like extra blood, and like you could see the video quality between those the scenes, like it, like the it just has a bunch of extra stuff. But I made it to about, what did I make it to? About 2:15 or 1:15, and then I had to go to bed. It was like 3 in the morning. But like I said, if you want to watch like the definitive version of Aliens, or if you're like somebody that like me that just liked the most material they can get on a movie you love, regardless of how well it, you know, involves the pacing of the film. Or personally, like for Alien or The Thing or anything like that, if you can give me the max amount of material, the better for me, especially with Alien. There was a bunch of stuff I've seen. I've watched Alien. I saw Alien in the theater when I was a kid, and I've watched Alien. I don't know, maybe 100 times, or at least 100 times in my life. I've watched Alien as much as I've heard Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, and I have never seen some of these scenes. I mean, maybe some of them are cut from the laser disc edition, or just some up, but a lot of these I have never seen, especially like incorporated fully into the movie. And like I said, you'll get video chunks where it's 1080p resolution, then you'll get something that's like, you could see it's a throwaway scene that they never used, but it's blended in really nicely. So if you get a chance, and I do not have a link for it, I'm just going to tell that right now. I'll state that, and I'll state that in the description, but it's out there. You just have to dig a little bit, and I promise that it's worth it. And I'm interested to see how much more stuff I haven't seen, because like I said, I did I get this far? I did. I got to figure out where I left off. It was probably right. I mean, this is, like I said, the part where he's talking about making a cattle prod, and everybody's still kind of like, what the heck just happened with John Hurt's chest bursting scene? Everybody's like wigged out. And it explains more of how they can't kill it because they're worried about killing it because of the acid. But yeah, I would definitely dig around a little bit. You'll find a link. You have to look around. But if you can get it, check this out. The coolest Alien film I've ever, the first Alien film I've ever seen. Again, it's we're talking about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. So do yourself a favor, and I don't know why it's kind of freezing on me here. But I'll leave the video at that. Check it out. Goodbye.